right, I'm going to go ahead and get into your reading. So we're doing an all signs reading. What I am going to do is see how your life will be improving in the month of October, right? All signs. So we are going to start off with Libra, since Libra season is, I think it starts today or tomorrow. It's one of the two. So since it's Libra's birthday, we'll start with Libra. So spirit guides, angels, ancestors, how will Libra's life improve in the month of October? Let's see. Cornucopia. All right, and that's the number 11. So Libra, if you've been seeing any form of signs of synchronicities, please understand that whatever it is, this abundance, prosperity, whether it's on the material plane, whether it is just for the desire of self-contentment, whatever that may be, that brings you this abundance of happiness, joy, fulfillment, richness in your life. It is happening. And of course, it's your birthday season, so why not, right? So, what is coming Libra's way? What blessings are coming Libra way in the month of, thank you. We have trust. So with trust there and patience on the bottom of the deck. So Libra, you may have been patient through this time period, maybe getting a little impatient, but trust in the process. I know that's easier said than done, but in October, you are going to start to see abundance flourishing in your life in one way, shape, or form. And of course, it's your birthday season, so it's only right. But honestly, if you have been patient, waiting for something to come to fruition, waiting for something to happen, in the month of October, you are going to either start seeing the beginning stages of it coming to life, or it will come into full bloom in the month of October, Libra. So let me have another card for my Libra. Ooh. What can our Libras expect as far as blessings? We have a gateway, right? So with gateway being here, Libra, what's happening for you now? Something really beautiful. So now the door is opening for you. Whatever this cornucopia is for you, all of you, it will be absolutely different. But the door is opening for you in that month of October for you to go through it, go through this portal, go through this experience to receive this. Opportunities and blessings are happening for you. And again, it's been some time. You've been patient. You really have. You know, trusting in the process, and patience may have been one of your, setbacks, of course. But now Spirit is telling you it's time. It's time to walk through. It's time to get this abundance. It's time for what you've been asking for, wanting for. It's time for it to start coming to fruition for you. So we have the Queen of Swords. Tell me more, Spirit, for my Libras. Two of Cups in the reverse. Five of Cups in the reverse. And the Star. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune, so it's about damn time, right? So Libra, the reason why I like this so much for you, because we have the Queen of Swords, Two of Cups in the reverse, Five of Cups in the reverse, and the Star upright. Again, bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. So this lets me know what has not served you, and this doesn't have to necessarily be romantic. It can be, of course, because we got the Two of Cups and Five of Cups, right? Talking about emotional feelings, dealings, and situations. But what no longer served you, or what no longer held importance to you, or you were no longer receiving that emotional reciprocity from it, right? Whether it's a job, family member, even a relationship, whatever that was or is for you, you're cutting it out, right? And you may have been wishing, asking for, hoping, praying for some of you for what it is that's truly meant for you, right? And sometimes it can feel like your prayers, your asks, your wants, may have gone, unheard, right? It may have felt like the universe, it may have felt like the universe didn't hear you, but no, that's not the case, Libra. We got the Wheel of Fortune, so it was just a matter of time. It was just a matter of time. Sometimes we got to let life take its cycle, life take its course to bring in the things that we want and that we ask for. And now in the month of October, it's coming to you. Expect miracles and trust in the universe. What I've been telling you, we got trust here twice, Libra. So I will say this to you. What it is that you've been asking for, because cornucopia means so many different things to all of you, right? But that true utter fulfillment, that true utter bliss, the thing that you've been wishing for, asking for, manifesting, praying for, You know, whether you're, you know, doing your moon rituals when the new moons come out. And because I think we just had a new moon or full moon in Pisces a few days back, right? But whatever you've been praying for, asking for, and feeling like, all right, it's not happening. It's not happening. Of course, we got patience. Now it's happening in the month of October. Expect miracles. Trust in the universe that this is happening for you, okay? So Libra, it's been an absolute pleasure. Before I let you go, though, I'm just going to pull a couple from the Tipper deck. And Libras, what can they expect in the month of October as far as blessings? Unexpected income and expectation. So for some of you, a lot of you, you may be receiving some form of unexpected income that you weren't, of course, expecting, right? Coming towards you. Some of you may have been expecting it with expectation, but deeper than that, with unexpected income, I also take that in the energy of something happening in your life that's unexpected. Something that you've been wishing for, praying for, trying to manifest, right? With the star and this expectation. Now it's happening. And it's going to hit you unexpectedly, right? So you may not know when it's going to happen or not see when it's going to happen, and boom, there it goes. So Libra, it's been an absolute honor and pleasure as always. I thank you so much, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. All right, so we're on to Scorpio. So Scorpio, let's see for the month of October. I'm so sorry. I said blessings, I think, in Libra, but I think it's improvement. How is your life improving in the month of October? Oh my God. So if you checked for Libras, please excuse the fact that I said blessing, but it's the same thing, right? An improvement is a blessing. So let's see. How will Scorpio's life be improving in the month of... We have Healer of the Ages, and we also have the Sun on the bottom of the deck. All right, Scorpio. All right, so let's see for Scorpio, how will their life be improving in the month of October? So you're definitely going through a healing phase, which I've been sensing in your readings recently. Sorry if you can hear my cat Lucky in the back. But you definitely are going through a healing phase in the month of October, which is an improvement, which is needed, right? But what's happening with this healing energy is that, trust, same as Libra. What's happening with this healing energy, it's bringing happiness, it's bringing understanding, it's bringing clarity, it's bringing illumination. A blessing in itself, right? The thing that needs to be healed or remedied may not be the most easiest to deal with, I will say that. But with trust here, this is being able to trust in the process, right? That whatever's happening is happening for your highest good. It's not happening against you, but it's happening for you, for your highest good, right? So tell me more. Or I should actually say, how will Scorpio's life be improving in the month of October? And I'm sorry if the lighting's getting a little weird in here. How will Scorpio's life be improving in the month of October, Spirit? How will Scorpio's life be? Thank you. We got two for you, Scorpio. We got Guardian Angel and Courage and Bravery. So you're getting inner strength. Also, you are protected. You are definitely protected. But you're getting this inner strength to persevere, to move, to go forward, do whatever this is that you're trying to heal. It's almost like you get some air beneath your wings in the month of October. The healing process gets easier. The growing process gets a little quicker, right? You're trusting in yourself more, but also trusting in the universe a little more in that month of October, which is a beautiful thing. And I will say this, in the month of October, you'll start to see some relief on the emotional level, on the psychological level, on the mental level. You'll start to see some relief. Also in your life, right? I feel like in the month of October, there's going to be some pockets within the month where you really get to experience some things of happiness, right? Whether it's going somewhere, whether it's meeting certain people you haven't met in a long time, getting out and about, maybe going on a quick trip, even if it's just a weekend trip, or traveling, maybe even a small vacation for some of you. But there are certain little things within the month of October that is going to bring a smile to your face while you're still going through this healing process. Tower in reverse, Eight of Swords in reverse, Ace of Swords, and the King of Wands. Okay. So, what's really interesting about this energy, Scorpio, as far as how your life will be improving, whatever you've been trapped in mentally, whatever you've been stuck to mentally, whatever you felt like was some form of catastrophe, disaster, some form of chaos in your life, is now being cut away. Ace of Swords. It's now being eliminated. You have the truth. You have the clarity. Or if you don't have that yet, in the month of October, you will be receiving that. And then we got the King of Wands. So this can go one or two ways, Scorpio. Either this could be somebody approaching you. I would say if you watched the recent Scorpio video I just released today, just be careful. Even though it's coming up in the upright, if this is that same energy I picked up that's coming towards you, just be a little careful of that. Otherwise, this is your energy, Scorpio. Your energy of feeling empowered, feeling motivated, feeling determined, feeling empowered. I think I said that, so I'm going to say it again twice. I've already said it. But you're really determined and motivated to get things done and to get things accomplished and to move past this energy. You're feeling fiery again in the month of October. So it may not start off at the beginning that way, but moving towards the end, because this is the last card here, you're going to feel really in your power. You're going to feel really strong, really motivated. So we have poverty and concern. So things that may have concerned you, whether it's a lack of finances, whether it was a loss of a relationship, maybe a loss of home, a loss of stability, a loss of occupation that kept you concerned. No longer. No longer. In the month of October, this will sort itself out. And that also goes back to this healer of ages and trusting in the universe that what was removed from my life was meant to be removed. And what will enter my life is meant to stay. So whatever this energy is of loss here that you've dealt with, by the time you get to the end of October, you're in this King of Wands energy, feeling good, feeling empowered, and feeling in your position. And that's a beautiful energy to be in here, Scorpio. Such a beautiful energy. I actually want to pull one more card for you. Scorpios, how will their life be improving in October? Thank you. Be bold and make the first move, which is this King of Wands energy. So stepping into your power and making the changes that need to be made, allowing the tower to fall, allowing yourself to be unstuck from situations that no longer served you, and moving towards the direction that best suits you and best benefits you. Again, being in your power, it's all about you in the month of October, right? So how do we truly embrace that? How do we truly embrace our power? And how do we move forward confidently and boldly and courageously towards what it is we want and our goals that we're trying to accomplish? I see you doing that. So whatever this is, Scorpio, you'll be getting it done. And again, if you lost anything, whether it's prior to the month of October or in the month of October, this concern here would be no longer. Ace of Swords here. Seeing clarity, seeing the full sight of situations and things, and eliminating what no longer serves you. So your life will definitely be improving from this energy of feeling stuck to now feeling empowered in the month of October. And Scorpio, I love that for you. So again, I'm sorry if you hear my cat in the background. Love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. All right. So, Sagittarius, how are you? Hopefully you're well. So we're going to see how your life will be improving in the month of October. Let's see what's going on for my Sagittarius. How will Sagittarius' life be improving in the month of October? Community. All right, so Sagittarius, you'll be getting out and about in the month of October, spending time with the people you love, people you care about, or even if it's just going out for yourself, right? Doesn't mean you have to go out, to bars, clubs, restaurants, lounges, but even if it's just a matter of getting out on a walking trail, hiking trail, if you haven't been out as much as you wanted to lately, in the month of October, you'll be getting out a little more, which, especially if you live in warmer climates like I do. I live in Houston, right? It's still 90 degrees in October. But even if that's not the case, right, you can't just really get out and walk in the month of October, which it still shouldn't be that bad if you live in the northern hemisphere. But I just see you spending time with people that mean the most to you, right? So doing that a little more often than not. We have death along with humor. So making changes in your life here. I'm about to say, I'm thinking of every other sign except for Sagittarius. Whoa. All right, humor, bringing life, bringing fun, bringing enjoyment back into your life, and we have that with community. So that's a beautiful energy to be in here, Sagittarius, because with that energy of humor, it's like, if things have been weighing you down, they've been very heavy, things have been a little turbulent, whatever they may be, whatever the situations you may have been going through, whether it's internal struggles or external struggles in the month of October, you're just saying, you know what, I'm gonna let my, and I did your reading and I was feeling this real pumped up energy, and this is that same energy coming back again. Really pumped up, really energetic, really in your zone, Sagittarius. You're making changes. I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be down and out. I don't want to feel, you know, those heavy feelings. You know, I want to feel good again, right? So I see you doing that in the month of October, which I love. I absolutely love. Give me 1 second here. So sorry, I had to check on my cat really quick. So we do have Death here. So 1 second. I am so sorry for the interruption there, Sagittarius. My cat was starting to get out of hand, so I had to grab him. All right, so anyway, with Death here, things are changing in the positive way, right? So you're getting into that carefree, careless, but not in a reckless way energy, right? Where it's just all about you. You want to enjoy yourself, let your hair down, be a little more loose in the month of October, and you're doing that. We got the King of Cups here. Tell me more. How will Sagittarius' life improve in the month of October? Ooh, I'm not, okay, y'all not getting like 10 cards, sorry. How will Sagittarius' life improve in the month of October? Eight of Swords in the reverse. So your emotional balance will definitely be improving. You'll be solid, more balanced. Your equilibrium when it comes to your emotional state will be more intact, if not fully intact. And Eight of Swords, any mental imprisonments, any mental imprisonments, any feelings of feeling trapped or stuck, whether it's to your own thoughts, your own emotions, you are being set free in the month of October. We also have the Seven of Cups and Page of Cups. So some of you, Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck, your energy here, Sagittarius. Again, careless, carefree, not in a bad way, but I think you're just getting out and about and really letting your hair down. Seven of Cups next to the Page of Cups. It looks like you'll have some romantic options that are coming your way. I don't know how interested you will be because it is a page, so keep that in mind, but it does look like you'll have some romantic options in the month of October. People that are really interested in you romantically. I would also say, though, because the Knight of Wands is still on the bottom of the deck, even though it is your energy, just make sure that they're just not here for a good time and not a long time. If you're here for a good time and not a long time, hey, do your thing, you know, do as you please. But if you're looking for something with more emotional depth, just be cautious of the options that may come your way, because you may have some options that are just, like I said, here for a good time, not a long time. But I do see love, romantic options coming your way. But at the end of the day here, Sagittarius, you're truly focused on what makes you emotionally happy, what makes you emotionally fulfilled. And you just want to be balanced. You know, you just want to be at harmony with yourself, at harmony with your life. You just want to feel alive again, right? Feel that fire in your veins. Go on adventures, do things that you may have not done in a while. Switch up your routine, right? Don't stay stuck, don't stay stagnant. And I love this. So we have inner child healing that came out for you. So a lot of those wounds that you've dealt with or had, it feels like they're being healed in the month of October. Now, I won't tell you you'll be fully healed from all of your inner child wounds in the month of October. That would be very unrealistic, right? But a lot of wounds that have been making you feel stuck, or things or situations, patterns, conditionings that you may have had, they're being released, right? Some of them are being released, which is allowing you to feel free. Also, too, in relation to relationship situation or people that may have had certain inner child woundings that they may have pressed upon you. You're releasing that, right? You're not letting people gaslight you or project upon you anymore. You're breaking free and you're getting into your emotional stability and enjoying your life for yourself. So I love that. So how will Sagittarius' life improve in the month of October? Expected. I just also heard about a new car. So some of you may be buying a new car or changing vehicles. I don't know if you have like a lease. If you lease a vehicle, your lease may be up in the month of October. You may be switching out your vehicle. So we got community here twice. So you're definitely going to be out and about with friends, family, loved ones. If you are in a current relationship, you guys probably will be going out more, spending time. And it is, you know, kind of like the holiday season. We're getting into that. So you'll be spending a lot of time with people. And then we have toil and labor along with expectation. So if you're waiting to hear back from a new job opportunity or new occupation, you definitely will. You'll definitely be hearing back from that. We got the Page of Cups here and the King of Cups. So it feels like you'll be getting yes, if you are wanting a job or a position, because I see emotional positivity here. Also too, if you've been contemplating on starting that business or getting that endeavor going or starting that project, I see you doing so as well in the month of October. If you've been thinking about leaving a job and what will be available if you did leave, I will tell you this. I can't tell you what will be available, but I will say if you were to leave a job, especially if it's been taxing with toil and labor, right? It's just been heavy on you, hard on you, you're tired of working there. At the end of the day, if you do decide to leave, you are doing or making a choice that's best for your emotional health. And that's always one of the good places or spaces to make I can't even speak. That's one of the best spaces to make a decision from. What's best for my emotional or psychological health. And I see you doing that. So Sagittarius in the month, it's all about fun. It's all about life. It's all about enjoyment. It's all about pleasure. It's all about really enjoying yourself and releasing things that no longer, held you back, releasing things that held you back or made you feel mentally tired or imprisoned. You're not dealing with that anymore. So Sagittarius, it's been an absolute pleasure, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you. Okay. So Capricorn, hopefully you are doing well. You are good. So let's take a look into how your life will be improving in the month of October. So spirit guides, angels, ancestors, how will our Capricorn's life be improving in the month of October? We have community. So some of you may be a Capricorn Sagittarius cusp. Others of you just may have Sagittarius in your placement, but we got that coming out for them. Bottom of the deck is woman holding a coin. So whether you are a male or a female Capricorn, it doesn't really matter. It just feels like you're getting out and about, enjoying yourself in the month of October. But also you are focusing on your money and your stability, but with Capricorn it's not, It's kind of a given, right? It comes with the name. So again, getting out, being free, enjoying what's out around the town. Again, it's holiday season, so I see you really enjoying yourself, putting yourself out there, and being in community with other people. So what else do we have? How else will Capricorn's life be improving? Some of you guys may have been too focused on your money. Well, I don't ever want to say that, but that's kind of been your primal focus. You may have not been getting out as much as you would like or should be, and it feels like in the month of October you're getting out much more. So we got change and perseverance. Okay. So you're changing up your routine, you're changing up your schedule, you're changing up your regimen in the month of October. So you're doing things a bit differently. Discipline on the bottom, exactly. You're changing up your routine, your regimen, how you've been going about things. And with this perseverance, if you guys are in that money mindset about your finances, about your occupation, if there have been any difficulties when it comes to your finances or certain people in your life, whether it's friends, family, or people in your community, Spirit is telling you to persevere past the situation. If things can be remedied, then try to. And if they can't, then you may need to change certain people, places, or events that's currently in your life that you no longer can give energy to. So let's go ahead and get into it. So Capricorns in the month of October, how is their life improving, Spirit? How will Capricorn's life be improving in the month of October? Knight of Swords in the reverse. 3 of Wands. So that's that perseverance energy. 9 of Wands in the reverse. 5 of Cups in the reverse and the Knight of Cups. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Hermit. So again, a lot of you may have been cooped up in the house. I kind of want to see what this Knight of Cups is about. I might get a little nosy. I didn't clarify any of the other signs, but I might clarify yours because I'm a little nosy. But what this feels like, again, you guys may have been in the house quite frequently or just going to work, going home, and now you're getting out and about more, right? You're getting in your community. You're experiencing other people, experiencing people that are your family, friends, loved ones, just getting out in the community. Now, I will tell you this, Capricorn, you do have somebody coming towards you, or you're going towards somebody with this Knight of Cups. Again, we'll clarify that. But I will say you've been waiting for a change here, whether it's a change in your finances after all this hard work you've put in. You're waiting for something to change here. It feels like it hasn't been coming in. It's been moving slow, and it's been at a point where you're almost ready to give up, if not ready to give up, right? And it just feels to certain degrees that whatever this is may be disappointing, that it hasn't happened yet, or that it hasn't happened already. Spirit is telling you to persevere because it's coming in. And this Knight of Cups could be what it is that's coming in. That feels like it's just been a long, drawn out process, or taking so long for it to come in. You know, it's been emotionally draining for you with this Five of Cups in the reverse, that it hasn't happened yet. It hasn't happened yet. When is it happening? So tell me about this Knight of Cups. Tell me how will Capricorn's life will be improving in the month of October. Okay. I didn't ask for all these, but whatever. Oh, okay. I get it. We got the Hermit, Seven of Swords, and the Magician in reverse. So somebody that may have went quiet or silent on you, somebody that definitely could have been a liar, cheater, or manipulator, will try to come back and apologize or say sorry or speak to you in the month of October. The beautiful part about this is, though, Capricorn, and at some point in time, you could have been waiting on this person. I'm not saying currently, but at some point in time, you could have been waiting on this person, or just you left this person in the past and you wanted to see what else was on the horizon, right? I'm going to leave this person alone. But in a sense here, because you know this person's tricks, you know what this person is up to, you're not feeding any energy into this. Not with this Nine of Wands and this Knight of Swords in the reverse. You've already had your emotional feelings about this situation, and you're releasing it, and you've already released it. And now you're looking on to the future. So then let me clarify this Three of Wands. So we have the Eight of Pentacles, which was in the reverse, and one more. Queen of Pentacles. So Capricorn, okay, I like this. I like this. I didn't clarify anybody else's. I'm only clarifying yours. So we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse to the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So this could have been somebody that you were in a connection with or in a relationship with, somebody that you dealt with. This could be a boss. This could be a mother, whoever this is for you, though. You know, you're leaving the situation alone. You no longer want to work on it. You know that there's change. And because you have decided this is not for me, I don't want to deal with this, you're getting out and about in your community, and you're experiencing new energy. You're changing your environment. You're changing your scenery. You're changing the people you deal with or delegate with. You're changing this energy here. You know what this energy is about. You don't want to deal with it. So now you're inviting new energy, positive energy, energy that are on the same wavelength with you, that are going in the same direction as you, that are going in the same path, that are going on the same path as you. And you're leaving people, specifically a person that no longer served you, that you just don't want to fight for or deal with anymore. You're leaving that energy in the past, especially when it comes back. You don't want to deal with it. You already know what this person is about. And you're, like I said, you're going out and about. This feels like specifically for my single Capricorns, and this is not even a love reading, but it feels like it's coming up that way. That you know what, you know that there's so much better for you. There's so much out there, and you're going to go out there and see what's out there. It doesn't mean you're looking for love, but guess what? You're going to have a damn good time. You're going to have a damn good time getting out and about. So let's see. For my Capricorns. We got sudden wealth. All right. So money, whatever this is that you've been working on as well with this woman holding a coin. Whatever you've been working on financially, you're going to get a nice windfall of money, a nice chunk of money. So that is always a blessing, right? So financially, your financial status will be improving, changing, as well as your environment and the people that you associate with will be changing in the month of October. You'll now be inviting better, more positive energy into your life, and excluding whoever this is for you specifically, or whatever this is. You've already washed your hands of it. When it comes back around, you already know what this person is about, and you're not dealing with it. So Capricorn, in the month of October, this is a really beautiful energy. And I like this. I like this. Enjoy that new money, and enjoy getting out. So thank you so much, Capricorn. Okay, Aquarius. Hopefully you guys are doing well. So let's see how your life will be improving in the month of October, right? So how will Aquarius' life be improving in the month of October? Door to personal healing and happiness. All right. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. So, Aquarius. A lot of healing happening in the month of October. And if you've already done that, guess what? You're getting your personal happiness. What fulfills you on the soul level, right? So let's see what else. How will Aquarius' life be improving in the month of October? How will Aquarius' life be improving in the month of October? Also, to Aquarius, if you see white birds of any kind, pigeons, dove, well, I don't know if dove, I don't think doves just naturally fly around, but any white birds, just keep a lookout. Sign and signal from the universe, from your spirit guides. So for my Aquariuses, thank you. We got 2, peace and empathy. So you're moving into a space of peace. You're moving into a space of inner understanding. It feels like in the month you will have people around you that understands you, or at least somebody that understands you, where you're coming from, how you feel. You're understanding others and how they feel. It's like you're connecting to other people in the month of October that has experienced similar things to you, right? So you both can like share stories or experiences so you don't feel alone, right? It also brings peace. And that's truly at the core essence of this reading. That's all you're looking for, Aquarius, is peace. You just want to feel content. You just want to be happy, right? And in whatever area of your life, whether it's love, finances, career, family, you just want to be at peace. You want the people around you to have peace. You just want people in your life to be happy. That's what matters to you. So tell me more for my Aquariuses. Ace of Wands. Okay. The idea, the spark, the passion of what? Oh, Page of Cups, love. Okay. Well, somebody is coming towards your way. Wheel of Fortune wanted to show its face. Somebody's giving you a love offer here in the month of October, Aquarius. After some form of disappointment or heartbreak that you went through, we got the 5 of Cups here. So you went through some trouble in love, or if you are connected with somebody, whoa. If you are connected with somebody, maybe you had a downturn in the connection. There was some disappointment and some form of hurt. And it feels like in the month of October, it's being re-sparked here between you and this person. However, for a lot of you, it feels new with the Ace of Wands and Page of Cups right back to back. A new romantic option or offer right after some form of heartbreak or hurt, which actually will lead to some form of commitment here. 10 of Pentacles, long-term commitment. Long-term commitment here. So, outside of that, Aquarius, if you're in the space of, you know what, I'm not looking for love. I don't want to be with nobody. I'm fine on my own. I'm liking being single. I don't want to be with anybody. This is the, if I can speak, this is the home life improving, right? Your finances in your home, your financial wealth increasing based off some form of idea, passion project that you have, some form of, you've been feeling motivated about something that's like your baby, right? Your this project or this idea or this business is my baby. And I see you trying to grow it in the month of October, which in the long term will bring you strong financial wealth and strong financial prosperity. But a lot of you, it feels like there's a new romantic offer coming in. Or you may just be going through both, right? Starting that idea, starting that business, starting that project, and getting into a relationship. We got wealthy man, okay? Which could be wealthy woman if you are a man or whatever your preference is. Bad health. One more for my Aquariuses in the month of October. How will their life improve? How will their life improve? Nope, someone just said that was it. Bottom of the deck is set in wealth, though. So this backs up this 10 of Pentacles. So there's a lot of money coming in for you in the month of October. This 10 of Pentacles feels more long-term as far as you receiving this. So you'll start seeing the inklings of this coming in the month of October, and you may get like a sudden windfall of wealth in the month of October, whether this is a raise, a bonus, holiday pay, even doing overtime because of the holidays and getting extra money, or, winning the lottery per se. But or going to the casino and winning, but there's money, additional money coming in. Now we got wealthy man and bad health. So it feels like in this love situation, again, it could be wealthy woman, wealthy man, whatever your preference is. But after, a bad relationship situation that didn't work out, that left you in this 5 of Cups that you may still be grieving or mourning, right? You're trying to get over. We do have door to personal healing and happiness. So you still may be trying to heal past this. You do have somebody that is abundant, and it doesn't necessarily have to mean that they're wealthy or they're affluent, but this means in the qualities that you're looking for, the attributes, they have all of those and then some, right? So they're wealthy in their nature and their spirit and their energy. And this is what's coming towards you. So Aquarius, I think you got the best one so far, honestly. I mean, all of them have been good, but I like yours. All right, so Aquarius, I will leave you there. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Hey Pisces, hopefully you guys are doing good. So we're gonna go ahead and see how will your life be improving in the month of October. So how will Aquarius' life be improving in the month of October? Okay. I didn't want to take this many. Those are what I'm supposed to take. So I won't take the ones that did not flip up. I'll only take the ones that flipped up right because I already saw them. So we have happy family and cornucopia. Beautiful energy here. So oddly enough, we got 11, 11, and 4. 4 talks about stability, and 11 is also a portal number, but it also is a stable number as well. So it looks like in the month of October, not only will your stability be improving, and you know, if you have a family, it feels like things will get more peaceful in the home, but cornucopia, what you desire, what you've dreamt of, what you've been wanting, whether it's in the physical reality or it's on the emotional plane, psychological plane, whatever makes you truly happy at your essence, at your core, is happening for you in the month of October, or at least in the month of October, it will start to expand or transform, where you can start to see those energies or those wants or manifestations come to life. So let's see. For my Pisces in the month of October. One card only. For my Pisces in the month of October. Thank you. We have empathy. Aquarius just got this. So you may be an Aquarius Pisces cusp, but beautiful. So if there's been any issues on the family front or in the home, anything of that nature, it feels like your partner or family are now starting to understand you a little better. You're starting to understand them a little better. If that's not necessarily the case, things have been fine. The connection is just growing stronger and more abundant in the month of October. And if, you know, you are completely single, and this is not a love reading, but it's just having me point this out. If you are completely single, Pisces, it feels like you may end up meeting somebody in the month of October that completely understands you. It's like you get each other, right? But all in all, in the month of October, you're being understood by the people that matter the most to you, whether it is family, whether it is friends, whether it is a connection, whatever it may be, you're finally being understood. So we have Hierophant in the reverse, Temperance in the upright. So again, yeah, if how your point of view, where your stance is, the things that you feel, if they were not being understood before, we got the Temperance right next to it. So now you're being heard, now you're being understood. You are. Somebody, whether it's family, friends, whatever it may be, romantic partner, they're taking the time to truly understand you. They're taking their time to truly understand you, to communicate with the Page of Wands. Not only communicate, but to spark the idea of, okay, how can we get on the same page? How can we have a better understanding? But it's excitement with this. This person is determined to balance things out with you, right? Because the Page of Wands, even though pages are about ideas, in the sense of Wands energy, this is determination, motivation, excitement. This is that get up and go energy. So somebody's really desiring to make things right with you here, Pisces. And also too with the Page of Wands, right next to the Magician in reverse, you may have felt like things you've been trying to manifest, whatever it is, may have not been coming to fruition, or it wasn't going to happen. You may have felt like whatever you've been trying to manifest was just of no use, that you haven't seen any progress with it. And with this Page of Wands, this is a spark, right? So I feel like in the month of October, things that you may have been manifesting with this cornucopia card, happy family, and the Page of Wands, you'll start to see them come to fruition in the month of October. A lot of, excuse me, a lot of personal healing here as well, because we got this Three of Swords in the reverse on the bottom of the deck. So if there's been any hurts of any kind towards you or towards a situation. I feel like those situations are being remedied, whether if you have to do the healing on your own or you're able to heal the situation with somebody. So tell me what else. How will Pisces life be improving in the month of October? How else will Pisces life? Distant horizons. We have another for Pisces. How else will Pisces life be improving in the month of October? We got wealthy man. Okay. So Aquarius got this as well. So again, some of you may be Pisces, Aquarius cuspers, or have Aquarius in your chart. Distant horizon and wealthy man. So it feels like Pisces, especially if you're single, because we do have this Page of Wands here. If you've been wanting or trying to manifest a love situation or a better love life, it feels like whoever this wealthy man or could be wealthy woman, they are coming towards you. This is not somebody that, you know, with distant horizons, or for some of you, this is somebody that literally lives at a distance. But others of you, it feels like this is somebody that you don't know yet. And they're coming towards you, wanting to connect, wanting to engage with you. If this is somebody that you do currently know, then this is somebody that you may have been at odds with at some point, because we do have this empathy. Now they're open to seeing both sides of the situation. It feels like if there's been any energetic distance between you and this person, they're now coming towards you to try to mend things and heal things with you. So Pisces, in the month, I do see a lot of personal happiness. I see healing. I also see abundance coming in for you. Whatever manifestations you've been putting out into the universe that you felt like were not going to come true, I feel like in the month of October, you'll start to see them. And I also see you healing a situation or a connection with somebody. So Pisces, how beautiful. I will catch you on the next one, and thank you so much. Hey Aries, hopefully you guys are good. So what we are going to do is see how your life will be improving in the month of October. Yeah. So, spirit guides, angels, and sisters, how will Aries life be improving in the month of October? Okay, thank you. The sun, Leo energy, but still fire energy overall. So, happiness, simply put, right? Happiness. That's how your life will be improving, but there's more to it. So let's see even further. There's something. Oh, here we go. So let's check and see for my Aries. So happiness, contentment, fulfillment, feeling good in the skin. Just overall happiness, peace, you know. So how will Aries life be improving in the month of October? Service. I feel good when I can help others. So some of you Aries may be helping others, volunteering, assisting other people, which makes you feel good in the month, right? Being able to put your skill sets to use, whether it's your generosity, whether it's your finances, whether it's just your time-giving heart. You know, being able to be of service to other people in the month of October is really going to feel good for you, and it's really going to help lift in your spirits, lighten your mood, brighten your day. So I do like that. And then also too, you may have people in the month of October willing to go out of their way to help you or be of assistance or provide some form of assistance to you that you may need. Thank you. Ace of Swords in reverse. Tell me more. How will Aries life improve in the month of October? Knight of Wands. Okay. We got the Hierophant in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and the Ace of Cups. So Aries, for some of you guys, you may be having a new love offer come in towards you quicker than expected, right? Somebody that's willing to light your fire, if you will, for lack of a better word. But this is somebody that's not toxic. I will say, though, just be a little careful because the Knight of Wands next to the Hierophant in reverse. They may not be too quick to admit, and they may not be open to saying that right away. But we do have the Ace of Cups, which does talk about a new emotional beginning. So you may be starting something new with somebody. It may start off fun, flirty. You know, you two are just enjoying each other, not trying to put a lot of restrictions on the connection, just really want to enjoy each other, enjoy the passionate side of things, the fun side of things, also the emotional element of things as well. Also too, Aries, in the month of October, you're cutting out any situations, people, places that are toxic, that have been toxic. that haven't been serving for you, that haven't done you any justice or have been good in your life, you're removing them. People that don't have the same values, beliefs, or who are not in alignment with you, you're absolutely removing them. So I do like this. So I see potentially new love coming in here for you, Aries. That's fun. It's very surface level, but it's water and fire, so a lot of steam here. I also see you cutting out people that don't serve you or removing situations from your life that are no longer in alignment with you. And as well, you know, like I said, some of you guys may be in that charitable mood in the month of October, giving back to others, assisting with others, helping others, doing charity work, donating, or you may have people doing that for you, right? Being of assistance to you, helping you in need, if you're in need. But overall, the month of October is a fairly happy month, a really good month for you. And I'm sorry if you hear my cat in the background. So let's see, for my Aries, we got main male. How will Aries life improve in the month of October? Concern. Okay. So main male and concern. So I will say for some of you, if you still have contact with the male figure, specifically a father, there may be some concern around that. It does seem like everything though does end up happily ever after, not in a fairy tale sense, but things work out in the end. If there is any concern in regards to a main figure, specifically a father or just a main male in your life. Also too, specifically for my female Aries, if you've been wondering when will your love life improve or when will you have that main person in your life, you've been kind of thinking about it, not stressing, but just thinking about it from time to time here. You know, a little concern. Maybe you may feel like you're getting older in age, or the people that you meet are no good, or, you know, you haven't had good luck in love. I will tell you somebody's coming. Just be a little cautious, right? Because they're a little. But if it's been dry, there we go. If it's been dry, whether you're male or female on that part, if it's been dry, it feels like there's gonna be some change in that area, right? So sexy time in the month of October as well, Aries. So your month of October will be improving in a really beautiful way. So I'll catch you on the next one, Aries. Hey, so Taurus, how are you doing? Hopefully you are well. So we are going to see how your life will be improving in the month of October. How will Taurus's life be improving in the month of October? How will Taurus's life be improving in the month of October? Okay, I didn't want to, but we'll take it. We got deceit in action. Okay. So Taurus, any deceitful people, any ill intent people that are in your life, it feels like with deceit in action, you are taking the necessary steps to eliminate these people from your life. Any self-deceptive behaviors, it feels like in the month of October, you'll be taking the steps to remove those type of behaviors or patterns from your life as well. So tell me more for my Tauruses in the month of October. Blame. Yeah, so if somebody has been pointing the finger, relationships on the bottom, so this could be more romantic in nature, but it can be family, co-workers, work relationships, it doesn't matter. But if somebody lacks the ability to take accountability, it feels like in the month of October, you're removing those people from your life. If you lack the ability to take accountability for your own behaviors, patterns, and conditionings, it feels like Spirit is telling you to make those changes to eliminate that mindset or those behaviors, okay? So tell me what else. How will Taurus's life be improving in the month of October? How will Taurus's life be improving in the month of October? We have the King of Wands. So you're motivated, you're determined, you're driven, enterprising, boss status, if you will. Not in the same sense as the King of Pentacles, but I will say in the same sense of, not in the same sense, but in the sense of going after what it is you want. Nine of Cups. What is it that makes you truly happy? Your wish fulfillment. I just heard make a wish, right? Like when it's your birthday, make a wish. But also be careful what you wish for, because you may just get it, right? But whatever it is, Taurus, you got your eyes on the prize and you're determined to accomplish what it is you want. And I see in the month of October, you're going to start seeing little signs and synchronicities and symbols confirming to you that what it is you're wishing for is coming true. So I like this energy, 4 of Cups, especially with the King of Wands, because the King of Wands is very dead set on his goal or dead set on what he wants to accomplish. So things that have been coming your way that don't meet or match your criteria, that isn't what you truly want, you've been denying it, you've been rejecting it, right? Because you know what it is you truly want with the 9 of Cups. You don't want this little cup over here. You don't want that. But with the 9 of Cups and this 1 cup here that's being offered, that would make the 10 of Cups, right? So what it is that you are truly wanting that will bring you that true fulfillment and happiness is coming towards you. 6 of Pentacles to the 2 of Cups in the reverse. Okay. So 6 of Pentacles. Any type of imbalance that has been going on. Again, I go back to this blame energy, especially if this was in a romantic connection. I see you no longer being interested in that. And that's a blessing because you know what you want, you know what you deserve, and you know what you're looking for, and you're going after it with that King of Wands, right? Now, if this is not in regards to love, and this is in regards to any other situation in your life, Taurus, something hasn't been fulfilling to you emotionally. There hasn't been emotional reciprocity in the sense of whatever you're putting effort into, you're not getting the same effort or the same appreciation or the same recognition out of it. So now you're leaving that, rejecting it, no longer wanting to deal with it. And with the 9 of Cups, again, you're dead set on what it is that you want. And that in the month of October is how your life is improving because you're not settling, you're not accepting anything that's not worth your time. You're not dealing with people that only want to give you half energy or people that are deceitful, situations that are under that context. You don't want to deal with it. You know what you want, you know what you deserve, and you know what you desire, and you're going after it in the month of October. So tell me more. Thank you. Sudden wealth. Bottom of the deck is Lovers. So Taurus, I've been getting this card quite a few times here. So you may be getting some financial raise, Lord. You may be getting a raise at work, a bonus, holiday pay, because we are getting into the holiday season as well. You know, if you go to the casino, you gamble, you play the lottery, you may be winning some great money from that. But also too with the sudden wealth, whatever it is that you're driven about, whatever this 9 of Cups is for you, especially if it's in regards to some form of occupation or business endeavor, I do see that paying off for you big time financially. In Lovers, again, you only want what's best for you, and you only want something that will give you mutual reciprocity, right? Mutual reciprocity when it comes to love, when it comes to enjoyment, when it comes to equal effort. And that's happening, right? That's the underlying energy here. So Taurus, I love this energy for you. You're only going after things that serve you and that you want in the month of October, and that is a beautiful space to be in. All right, I'll catch you on the next one. All right, so Gemini, let's go ahead and get into your read. Let's go ahead and take a look and see how your life will be improving in the month of October. All right, for my Geminis. We have Garden in the Gate. Interesting. So with this Garden in the Gate energy, it's this girl. She knows that she can leave out of the gate anytime. She has the key around her neck to do so, but she doesn't know what's on the other side of that gate. So she holds herself within the gate out of fear, out of worry, out of the unknown. So in the month of October, Gemini, you may have been holding yourself back from going after something, from achieving something. You may have had fears or worries in regards to a situation. And it feels like freedom. You are breaking free. You are breaking free from your own internal worries, imprisonment, for your personal happiness. I love that. So Capricorn, Lord, geez, sorry. Some of you may have Capricorn in your chart. But in regards to this energy here, you're breaking free. And I would even ask you, what's been holding you back? What's been holding you back from going after what it is that you want, this freedom that you absolutely can have, because it's on the other side. Well, I'll tell you this. In the month of October, you'll be going after it. No more holding yourself back, right? You're breaking free. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So tell me more for my Geminis. This King of Wands keeps popping out. 8 of Cups in the reverse. So how will Gemini's life be improving in the month of October? Magician. So with this 8 of Cups next to the King of Wands, and the 8 of Cups is in the reverse, mind you. there's still some form of emotional attachment to something from your past, and that's what could be keeping you, whoa, okay. That's what could have been keeping you held back with this guardian in the gate. Whatever this emotional attachment was to your past, whatever these fears, whatever has been giving you anxiety or just making you feel in this imprisoned state. Magician next to the Tower, you are breaking free from this. No longer being emotionally attached to whatever's in your past, whatever you felt like you had to emotionally abandon at one point in time. This could be a career, an idea, a dream, a belief, a hope. In the month of October, you're breaking free from that. And with the King of Wands, you're going after what it is that you truly want, that brings you this freedom, that brings you this happiness. No more being stuck to a situation. No more being stuck to that job or that family or that circumstance. No more. No more. You're breaking free. And the thing about it is here, Gemini, I don't think this is by your own doing. I think the universe is going to cause a form of a domino effect and break you free from something. We got marriage coming out. So for some of you, you may be breaking free from a marriage or getting a divorce. Others of you, it may have been a contract to something, because I always look at marriage in this deck as like a contract or a commitment to something. Whatever this could have been, whether it's a commitment to something or a contract to something, it's coming to an end in the month of October. I don't think you're going to see this coming, but it's for your benefit. It's for your highest good. Bottom of the deck is bad health. So the situation was no bueno. No mas. It wasn't good anymore. Courtship. Yeah, so this could definitely be a relationship that you're breaking free from, or a marriage you're breaking free from, getting a divorce, or it comes to a certain ending. And even though it may be shocking at the beginning of it, it's only for your highest good, because the situation wasn't good anyway for you. Bad health. Others of you, you may meet new people in regards to business or your occupational space that will help you transform your business or what you're trying to create. People that you need in your life, like a partnership that will help you get to where you need to go, right? You may have had some fears or some doubts, and you may end up meeting somebody that gives you that motivational push, or that inspires you, or that drives you to go towards what it is you want. You may meet this person unexpectedly with the Tower, but this person will be a key factor and element in regards to moving you forward towards what it is that you want to create. So Gemini, it's been an absolute pleasure, and I thank you so much. All right, so Cancer, hopefully you guys are doing well. So Cancer, let's see what blessings, not blessings, I'm so sorry. Let's see how your life will be improving in the month of October. How will Cancer's life be improving in the month of October? Last shuffle. How will Cancer's life be improving in the month of October? Hostilities. All right. Interesting. So if there's been any internal struggles or any external struggles, it feels like that's coming to an end in the month of October. But I also heard you need to face them. So Cancer, you can't run into your crap show like we always do, right? I'm a Cancer myself. We can't run into our crap show like we always do at times. You have to face whatever this is, but it feels like in the month of October you will. I'm sorry, my cat was starting to go a little crazy. All right. So for my Cancers, how will their life improve in the month of October? Way too many. How will Cancer's life improve in the month of October? Just one card, Spirit. So yeah, like I was saying, if there's been any internal or external struggles, Cancer, it feels like you got to face them head on, or you'll be facing them. Okay, I didn't want to keep giving me so many, but I'll take them. I'll take them. Fine. Fine. We got acceptance, denial, failure. Oh, okay, you got like the heaviest read here. Cancer, what's going on? What is happening with us in the month of October? So whatever didn't work out, right? Whatever has caused you conflict in some way, shape, form, or aspect, it's almost a sense of having to face the music that this didn't work out, having to face the music that something didn't work out. But again, it's acceptance being here. So you're accepting the fact that something didn't work out. You're no longer allowing it to cause havoc or wreak havoc in your mind, on your emotional space, on your spiritual space. You're accepting, you know what? I'm not going to be in denial about this anymore. I'm not going to try to keep pushing against the tide or the current. It did not work out. It did not serve me. It's causing me conflict. You're still holding on to it or still thinking about it. It just didn't work out for whatever reason, and I'm just going to accept that fact. And in the month of October, you're accepting the fact that whatever was causing you some form of hostility just did not work out. So finally, we're getting to the place of acceptance when it comes to a situation. So that is an improvement, Cancer. So tell me, what's happening in our Cancer's life? How would their life be improving in the month of October? Six of Cups in the reverse. So this was something in regards to your past, right? Something that didn't work out in the past, something you still have bad memories about in regards to your past. You're accepting that it just did not work out for whatever reason, right? You're no longer holding on to those bad memories, those past memories. You're no longer holding on to the fact that something didn't work out. You're no longer holding on to the fact that, one second. Okay, I'm so sorry. My cat was getting ready to attack my vase. So I apologize. So we left off on the Six of Cups in the reverse. Tell me more of how Cancer's life will be improving in the month of October. How else will Cancer's life be improving in the month of October? King of Cups wanted to pop out. So it feels like emotional stability. When you get to this point of acceptance here, if you haven't been there already, when you get to this point of acceptance here, Cancer, it feels like your emotional stability is regained. Six of Swords in the upright, Ace of Swords in the upright, Five of Wands, which is the hostilities, and Nine of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so understanding that whatever situation that didn't work out, you didn't get your wishes fulfilled, unfortunately, right? Whatever happened in the past, you didn't get your wishes fulfilled, and that's very unfortunate. However, the thing about it is we got the Six of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So this is clarity. This is understanding whatever conflict this was that was destroying you mentally, psychologically, emotionally, whether it was on the inside, internally, or externally. Whatever conflict or issue you were dealing with, you fully have clarity on it. You fully understand it for what it is. You're no longer denying the situation or not seeing the situation for what it is. You're in full acceptance of it. Ace of Swords. You fully accept the situation that it did not work out. You're not blaming yourself anymore. You're not blaming this other person or other situation. You're just, you know what? It happened. I got to wash my hands clean of it, because even on the bottom of the deck, we have this Eight of Swords in the reverse. You're breaking free. So in the month of October here, Cancer, it feels like you're breaking free from whatever mental, emotional, psychological, physical, internal, or external conflict you've been dealing with, and you're moving into a state of acceptance. Accepting what has happened, accepting what is, accepting what is no longer. And that's an improvement. To be free, to feel free. So tell me more. How will Cancer's life be improving in the month of October? So we have toil and labor. So a lot of you will just be focusing on your work, or what is it that you can do to keep your mind from the situation, spending time at home, family room, spending time with your family. So if you haven't been able to spend time with your family as much or connect with them, you'll be reconnecting with them or spending time with them. And distant horizon. Yeah, so if you have family at a distance, you'll be spending time with your family. You may even be traveling, getting away, or going somewhere of long distance. Mature woman on the bottom of the deck, so some of you may be connecting with your mother. But I see in the month of October, the work front improving, you spending more time with your family, and even traveling as well with this distant horizons. So Cancer, beautiful reading. I wouldn't say it's my fave out of all of them, but again, it's progress. It's progress for us, because it takes a lot for us to really get into that state of acceptance when a situation we want it to work out really bad doesn't. So that is strong improvement, okay? So Cancer, I will leave your reading there, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Okay, hey Leo. Hopefully you guys are doing good. So let's see how your life will be improving in the month of October. How will Leo's life be improving in the month of October? Oh, okay, thank you. We got Garden in the Gate. Who else got this? I think it was Pisces, or no, it was Gemini, I believe. So with this Garden in the Gate energy, this girl, she has the key around her neck to leave out of this garden, right? She can unlock the gate and go towards where she needs to. However, fear, almost like paralyzing fear, or the fear of the unknown or what's on the other side, is keeping her from going towards it. So she's holding herself back from going towards what's meant for her and that will truly transform her, which feels like the reading I did for you today, Leo. If you're watching this on September 22nd of 2021, this kind of feels like that same energy. So tell me more how Leo's life, actually I forgot this card, How will Leo's life be improving in the month of October? So we have loneliness. Okay. And fear on the bottom of the deck. So I'll just point that out for shits and giggles, if we will. But loneliness, I know that I'm never alone. So Leo, if you have been feeling alone, or there's been fear about going outside of your comfort zone towards something, or not knowing, even if it's not necessarily fear, but just the unknown, I don't know what's on the other side, I don't know what's going to happen, right? Feeling like you're doing it all alone, or going on this journey all alone, and it's knowing you've got to go on this journey, but again, you're kind of keeping yourself in place, keeping your feet planted in place instead of going out of that gate. Well, no longer. No longer, Leo. So tell me, how will Leo's life be improving in the month of October? Ten of Wands. In the upright, Three of Swords in the reverse. Four of Cups and the Two of Swords in the reverse. Okay. I actually really like this, because now this is where the energy starts to separate from that video. Because with this Four of Cups here, it's like things that aren't on your level, that aren't meeting your standard, people, places, situations, events, whatever it may be, things that are not on your level, you're rejecting. You don't want to deal with it, right? You've already known, you know what it feels like to allow people or to accept people in your life that don't meet your standards or that aren't on your level, or you try to give people a chance because your heart is 3 times the size of your body. You try to give people, places, or situations a chance, and you know how it always leaves you. Three of Swords, even though it's in the reverse. Five of Cups in the upright. You know how those situations leave you when you're the one that's carrying the burden of the connection, or a family member, or friendship, or whatever it may be. You know what that feels like. And now you're very decisive. Two of Swords in the reverse. You're very decisive on, if you're not meeting me at my level, if you can't provide what it is that I need, and I don't mean in a selfish or entitled way, even though Four of Cups can talk about entitlement. I don't mean it in that perspective. I mean it in the sense of, you know your worth, you know your boundaries, you know what you want, you know what you don't want, you know your negotiables, and you also know your non-negotiables. And if people, places, or situations can't meet that, sorry, I will cut you out, and I will be alone. If that means I have to be alone, then that means I'll be alone. But I will tell you here, Leo, you're getting pushed out of your comfort zone with that garden in the gate. You are getting pushed out of your comfort. Actually, this still relates to that reading that I did today. You're being pushed out of your comfort zone with that garden in the gate. So the more you reject these energies, people, places, or situations that don't serve you, that aren't to your highest good, that don't meet you where you are, the less and less people you have in your life. It brings peace, it brings calm, but it also brings quiet, right? It brings a little bit more of a quiet life. Nothing wrong with that at all. But I would say, Leo, in the month of October, the improvements are you're getting rid of situations, people, places, or things, or the universe will do it for you with that garden in the gate, that aren't meant to be in your life. So we have the gift, and we have change. Yep, this is that gift from the universe that we talked about today, if you saw today's video on September 22nd, 2021, right? This is the gift from the universe. Removing people, places, and situations that don't benefit you, even though it may feel a bit lonely, having these people leave your life, or, you know, having to remove these people from your life. This change is all for your highest good. So in the month of October, how your life will be improving is that there will be a lot of changes. From people leaving, from situations exiting, from environments being switched around and changed. It's all a gift, and it may not feel like that at first because we still have this loneliness here, and even with this garden in the gate, there's still the fear of the unknown, right? But again, it's all happening for your highest good, no matter how uncomfortable it may feel. Trust and believe in the universe on this. If you don't believe me, just believe your intuition in the universe. What's being shifted and switched around in your life right now, Leo, is truly a gift, all right? So no more people in your life, situations, places, or things that don't serve you. It's all going in the month of October. So enjoy it. Enjoy it while you can. All right, Leo, it's been an absolute pleasure as always. I thank you so much. Hey Virgo, Mariah here. I'm going to go ahead and get into your reading. Let's see how your life will be improving in the month of October. Last shuffle. How will Virgo's life be improving in the month of October? We have rest and rejuvenation. All right, some quiet time. Get out of my face. Leave me alone. Don't talk to me. No, but this is actually really, for a lot of you, you're getting more into your spirituality. You're meditating more, taking care of your body and your health more, your vessel, your well-being, your state of mind, your psyche, your emotional state. You're really taking care of yourself in the month of October. So tell me more. Probably getting some more rest, or if not, you need to get some more rest and really rejuvenate. So how else will Virgo's life be improving? Thank you. We have Judgment. Okay. So what I immediately got when I saw that is, when meditating, Virgo, not all of you actually practice the full-on art of meditation, but even if it's just sitting still and really thinking, or sitting still and you're in your silence, right? Silencing your mind. What is it that you need to do? What is it that you need to accomplish? What is it that you may need to get rid of? What is it that you may need to implement into your life that betters you, that improves your life, that improves your quality of life? So you're really making decisions that's based upon your best health, right? Mental, emotional, psychological, and physical. So I like this. Tell me more. How will Virgo's life will be improving in the month of October? Ten of Wands. So some of you are Leo, Virgo, cusp, because we had the Ten of Wands coming out first in their reading. Tell me more for my Virgos. So with that Ten of Wands, you're understanding and realizing something has been heavy on you, has been burdening on you, has been stressful. You're tired of carrying the weight of something. I don't know what this is, but you're just tired of carrying the weight of, okay. Six of Cups in the reverse, Ace of Cups. So, Six of Cups in the reverse. Whatever happened in the past, it can be in your actual childhood. It could have been an actual past connection, soulmate connection, whatever it is, because we got the Ace of Cups right next to it. But I was about to say Gemini. Some of you may be dealing with a Gemini, but Virgo. Whatever, this feels more romantic. We got the Six of Cups in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and then Knight of Wands. It feels like there was a situation or somebody that was very flighty in and out of your life, couldn't give you the emotional stability that you were needing, some form of bad memories or bad history between you two due to this person's behavior of this Knight of Wands. And it's just still carrying that energy on you. You're just tired of it. So that's why you're in this rest and rejuvenation for the month of October. Really putting your energy back into you, putting your focus back onto you, and making that decisive judgment call of, you know what, Virgo, I really need to handle my well-being. I really need to take care of myself. Still having this energy on me or around me is just draining, and I can't do that anymore. I gotta release this. I have to release this. I can't keep going forward with still feeling. This reminds me of the Cancer reading. So some of you may be dealing with the Cancer. This sounds just like the Cancer reading. And completely different cards, but sounds just like it. So you may just be feeling like, you know, you're just tired. You need a break. You need a rest. It's just burdensome. It's just burdensome. And I'll also tell you too, for some of you Virgos, an opportunity that you may have been wanting that didn't happen, it was a blessing in disguise that it didn't happen. Whatever this was, it wouldn't have been as stable as you wanted it to be. It would have been a burden. It would have been stressful. It probably would have taken a toll on your mental and emotional health. So whatever opportunity that did not work out for you with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse was absolutely a blessing in disguise. And some of you, that opportunity may not work out in the month of October, and you may not know that it's a blessing. Look, we got gift. You may not know that it's a blessing in disguise, but it will come to head. It'll show you that it was a blessing in disguise. An imprisonment. Okay. So what this feels like, gift and imprisonment here for you, Virgo. So like I said, back to that blessing in disguise, it really is a gift from the universe, right? Also too, you may be receiving some form of gift, whether it's in the sense of finances or actual material object. You may be gifted something in the month of October. You may be hearing from somebody. If you know anybody that's incarcerated, that's in prison, that's in jail, you may be hearing from somebody that you haven't heard from in a while. Haven't spoke to in a long time. For some of you, well, probably like one or two of you at that. But you may be hearing from somebody that is in prison. But whatever, this imprisonment goes back to this Ten of Wands. whatever's been heavy on you, burdening you, that's been stressful for you, you're truly releasing that in the month of October. And you're gaining your strength back. You're gaining your clarity back. You're focusing on you, focusing on your health, and really treating and treasuring your entire vessel from the head to your toes. Mental, emotional, psychological, emotional. Hopefully I didn't say emotional twice. But you're taking care of all of you. You're no longer staying in this imprisoned state, okay? And that's truly a blessing. So Virgo, I'm going to leave that there. Hopefully you enjoyed. It's been a pleasure as always, and I'll catch you on the next one.